Transformers fans, I'm Mondo, and this is another Moonbase 84 transmission. And tonight I'm checking out the Transformers 1 Prime Changers Bumblebee. But quickly before we do, it's time for the prerequisite YouTube begging, so if you could click that like button, subscribe, and all that jazz, I'd really appreciate it. So being only a few weeks away from being able to watch Transformers 1, I'm getting more and more excited, and am getting down to picking up figures from the movie. So yeah, really cool. I already did the Studio Series Optimus Prime, so if you want to check that out, that's on the channel. But this is like their main line, more kid-oriented Prime Changers line, which is kind of like what you call probably a Warrior class, or kind of more budget deluxe, I guess. But I usually find a lot of these figures, these types of figures, really fun. So we're going to check out Bumblebee and see what I think about if he is as fun as other figures. I'm totally tongue-twisted, but that's okay. So, of course, all this time while I've been rambling, we've had Bumblebee here in his vehicle mode, and we will take a closer look at him. First, I will pop off the accessories, which is like, these can come apart too. It's his arm cannon and sword, and they pop off, and they'll come in more into play in robot mode. He's a nice little Cybertronian car, as you can see here. Looks very close to, we got a hair somehow. That's the thing about having a black review station. Fuzz, everything gets anywhere. Or anyway, everywhere I should say. But yeah, he looks pretty close from what I can remember seeing from the trailers of his in-movie vehicle mode model. He is cast in like a yellowish goldish color. Again, close to his color in the show, with of course some hints of black paint. You got the nice Autobot symbol, you got painted lights, painted grille, you got some nice detailing here. He just looks fast, doesn't he? And you kind of, with the flaps, or whatever I want to call it, a wing, sticking out the back, he does remind me of a Bumblebee. Yeah, really cool. Much like the Studio Series Bumblebee movie concept Sunstreaker, he has enclosed wheels, and you get some nice details there. I love the detail in here. That's really nice. I think these are thrusters. I think, was there a clip in the trailer where those are like thrusters? But yeah, really nice little Cybertronian car. He rolls really nicely, even for my surface. Wow, very impressive. So not much else to say except for he is a cool Cybertronian car that matches pretty closely to his in-movie aesthetic, but really nice all the same. So as I normally do on the channel, I'm going to get this guy all transformed up off camera, and we will check out his robot mode. So here we have Badass Atron himself in robot mode, looking pretty cool. And as you can see, once in robot mode, some more black detail and paint work is revealed. And we'll take a closer look at his head sculpt. And he's got blue painted eyes. Yeah, and I wish he was kind of smiling a little bit though, just because he's so serious here. Just because in the movie, he's kind of like, judging by the trailers, kind of comical. So a little grin, maybe kind of like you get with the animated Legacy animated Bumblebee, would have been pretty cool. But yeah, still a nice head sculpt, very Bumblebee-esque. You see some hits of paint on the side, glare side of his head there. So yeah, pretty nice head sculpt. Of course, you get his chest is the front of the car with the Autobot symbol. In the grill, you get some nice details here along his arms. It's like a gunmetal going down. You can see some like robotic details in there as well, to his fists, and his hips, down to his feet. It is silver. Of course, a lot of this also is a carryover from the car mode. It looks really nice and streamlined on the side, nice and tidied up. Only a flat backpack, so that's pretty cool. Did I say backpack? I don't know if I did or not. So yeah, really nice. I will say, as a lot of these, well, now Prime Changers or Warrior class figures, toys are, he is hollow, and hollowness doesn't always bug me as much as other people, but I will say on here, that's pretty ugly. That's a little bit too much in my opinion. That's a little bit too much, but considering the price point. But yeah, I would have loved another panel here, but then they'd probably call it Deluxe Studio Series. Yeah, but besides that, he's really cool. He articulates pretty nicely. His head's on a little ball, and you get a little bit of tilt. Very tight, but moves. Because of transformation on him, you get a butterfly, which is awesome. Shoulder goes out that far. You get a bicep. Single jointed elbow, hits 90, no wrist, but you do get a waist. Leg goes out that far, kicks forward, oops, kicks back. It's weird on this guy. Some things are super tight, like his head, and some things aren't super loose, but more free, I guess you'd say. But there's his knee bend, and you get a front, not really a back for the ankle, but no tilt or anything. Oh, and you get a thigh, or it's kind of his knee. His knee is supposed to be here, but yeah. So pretty nicely articulated, again, considering what line he's in. So for accessories, we did already see his cannon and his blade. I kind of wish there were two blades, because in the trailer, obviously, he does have two. And for that, you can only peg it on this arm because there's tabs sticking out here. And then things to peg it in are there. Tongue tied. But you just plug it in like so. I said plug it in like so. Like that. And that is a nice blue on that blade too. Or silver, I can't tell. It's like a silverish blue. And then you have his cannon, which you plug in into his fist, like. Why am I having such trouble plugging in weapon? That's kind of strange. But like so. And that's pretty cool. And again, he has those pegs, so if you wanted to put the blade over there, you could do that as well. But he also has, if I can get it off, a removable piece, chest piece. Now it won't come off, of course. Oh, right here. I'm trying to take two. So I did an edit because it took way too long because I couldn't get my fingers in there, but his chest piece removes and you can see his transformation cog, which has a little bit of blue and silver hit. So that is, stupid hair, a really nice touch there, I think. So yeah, just a little cool. You can display, well, you can't take the cog out, but you can pretend maybe without cog, transformation cog, and then he gets his chest piece when he's able to transform. So that'll wrap up my look at the Transformers 1 Prime Changers Bumblebee, and my final thoughts are for who he's marketed more to and his price point. He is a fun little figure, and as I said, I always find like these warrior class figures, although lacking in some areas like the hollowness and stuff, are fun play figures, like that you can have next to you anywhere in your house or whatever, on your desk, and just fiddle around with, and he's no exception. He articulates very nicely. He has a few cool accessories, and his little ability to show his transformation cog is a nice little play feature, adding value. And yeah, besides the hollowness, he is a good figure, and for what he is, I would say he is a really good figure. And if you have little ones that may be interested in Transformers or want to get them interested in the Transformers, I would recommend him. But if you're like me and just a Transformers fan and collector, he is not a bad pickup either. So with that being said, as always, thanks for the support and thanks for docking.